Yes, many people. Back again. Let, uh, let me get set up and we'll be off back into the game. I want to be like 5 minutes maybe. Right then, I am back. Ooh, I saw that headset up, fucking hell. Right, what I've got to do now, dead quick, is share my life. might only do it into one channel. Yeah, man. Hopefully. I mean, I've got my fingers crossed there because the last stream was messing up a bit. It was stupid. And the cutscenes, well, the dialogue in the cutscenes was distorted, which I did not like. Not one bit, but hopefully it's better this time. If not, I won't give a fuck. There's not hopefully not going to be too many cutscenes that we're going through, or stuck in, I should say. I have got the subtitles up anyway, just in case, and we can read them. Or you can anyway. I'm gonna stay quiet during the cutscenes. Come on. No way. Whistle whilst crouching. You can make a different sound. Fucking hell, come on. Apparently, my CPU and my GPU was overloading trying to run this game. I mean, I'm not surprised, it's a sick game. It's gonna take a lot, but I'm just hoping it doesn't affect my streaming. I don't mind too much about the gameplay because the gameplay is not going to be really, really bad. It's just I need the streaming to be good for you guys. I think that's nice. I'm not getting no frame drops. Right, what am I supposed to do? Because I forgot. Take spade. Pick chamomile. Pick sage. Okay. I was stuck in a bucket. What's up now? Am I muted? Yeah? Yeah, man. Right. Bury the body. Okay.
shoulder.
Fucking hell, I wonder what happened then.
I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Go on, Eddie. That shit me up for a sec. I thought someone stabbed me or something. After quite a bit of arduous work. I wonder if I can kill this. Oh, that works a bit weird, didn't it? Maybe I'll have to like stab it somehow. Come here, piggy. Oh. Where'd it just... What? Where'd it just disappear to? What? There you are, you bastard. Come here. Yeah, man. Whee! Fucking hell. Yeah, got some nice pork there. Transfer all of them. Known to the king, and their meat is therefore considered stolen, so is the meat of horses and domestic animals. Okay. No, clean myself up now. No. Go on, let's have a look at this then. Yeah. Got the little mark there. Excuse me. I've got a free energy drink from Tesco today because I ordered some food from this Whoosh delivery thing, and I got a free drink with my order, so I'm drinking that right now.
Damn,
White
shoulder
peach.
still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Check these views, mates. Wow. There you go, be careful there. Sick. No way to zoom in. Alright, let's go. Let's go get some flowers. I won't be able to kill this. There's a handle. Definitely won't be able to catch that. Right. I'm sure she gave me some directions. Bolgina said that there's a path that leads from behind the cottage through the rocks to a glade where I'll find the sage she needs. Is that it? Okay. Let me have a look on the map. Can't zoom in any further. Okay. Start the DLC task. No way can I start that already. Okay. Alright, gotta keep our eyes peeled. Don't mind taking some thistle. Some thistle with a capital F. There we go. Oh no, it's St. John's Wort. Bloody hell. See, in the first one, if you picked nettles without gloves, that also built up your tolerance to something, I think. I can't remember what it was for, but you got a bonus when gathering herbs and stuff. Am I hearing a beehive or?
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Shut it, Henry. Alright, so it's only letting me.
I can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate.
And there we go, sage.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
It's only letting me walk around certain parts. Once I got to this bit, there we go, chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. I can't leave here. I swore to protect Sir Hans, and I intend to keep my word.
Can I not knock it down? That's a shame. Honey was a good food in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Mutt. No way. It's my boy.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Or maybe it's not.
Two of them fled, and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rock. What do you know about it? Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new. Right, say, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. When I say, then we're from fucking Bergov.
Oh, prick.
Bloody rag here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was shooting two fellas from Cheleos. What got badly beaten up in the brawl in the tavern there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence?
She needs rescuing.
Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
The messengers and we were ambushed.
You're from
Yeah.
Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Hmm.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree.
Oh.
Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now
Nice,
I'm
you
supposed to
got away with
hightail
it.
it to the fucking birchwood?
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Yeah, you don't need it, love. It's alright, I got
Did
you
they
back.
hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Should have
Look
washed
here.
myself first.
I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So,
Jesus,
I'd like to
calm
know
down.
why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Fucking hell. Yeah, she does
Wow.
deserve to know the truth.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well,
Yeah, sweet
you
old lady.
sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
No,
You won't.
but you'll live. For
I
now.
promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad,
I'll give it a
it'd
go.
take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah, I do have
I've been
a
at the
bit of
alchemist bench
experience.
a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's
Excuse me.
grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as
Give
well
me
as
the
any man, if
fucking
that's
book.
what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we're not gonna read through the fucking concepts menus. That's a long thing.
Prepared? There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Yep, thank you. Where do I put the book? Or where will the book be? Oh, there you go.
Recipe book.
Yep.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Alright, so I've got the herbs. Alright. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. As the chamomile and... Wait, what?
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
As the chamomile and boil for 1 serve. Grind the seed and add it to this cauldron. What? What's ask? Oh, add. Shit. That's how they do the D's. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Shut the fuck up, man. Finally pour. Right, okay. Right, I think I've got it. One turn.
All right.
What's 1 turn?
You have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right
Oh,
pitcher
okay.
from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Right, okay. I need the yeah, I'm forgetting shit already. Fucking hell. Right, wine.
What are you waiting for?
She's
Pour it
annoying
in there.
already. Wine, yeah.
What did you...
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Sweet. Okay, that's new. Okay. Alright, so she's just gonna talk me through shit. Yeah.
Throw 2 handfuls of chamomile.
Oh, she's gonna tell me. Sweet then. I mean, I could have added them to the pot and then thrown them in.
Turn the sand glass.
Right, so let's try and get the thing boiling first, yeah. Oh
Take the
shit.
cauldron off the fire again. The flames.
There you go.
1 handful of sage. Grind it with a mortar and pestle and drop it in the cauldron.
Yeah.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do
Nice, it's strong, so it didn't do too bad then. I want to try and do it again though, by myself. Without chatting crap. Oh, I can't.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly.
Yeah, of
Thanks
course.
for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Maybe. I want to mess about for a bit. We'll see if I should though. Nowhere to land in my clothes. Apparently you do it at like riverbanks and shit. Right.
That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too. Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Sweet one. I feel like taking all these arrows just in case. Just in case I won't be able to take them in a bit. Come on. Right, yeah. Right. I was sleeping till morning. We've not got any books. Sweet. Let me try and mute myself, see if the dialogue sounds better.
Where's the fucking sword? Why did I miss one sword? Because that's one my father used, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Where's my fucking sword? You know, I think I'll keep it as a memento. This isn't over. I'll find you. Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
It looks like the dialogue's not getting sorted. What a bastard.
Bad dreams. You
I
must
think
be
it works in
Pavlena,
these parts,
right?
so.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma
Yeah,
knows
I
what
know what
she's
that
doing.
means.
And that's the truth. I reckon
Hans.
she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Yeah, that sounds like him, alright. But then yes, I feel battered, mate.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse, and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth. A villainous murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa,
Yeah, my
without
father.
a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But
Who do you think you
I
are?
think it's a good thing he's
My
more important
therapist.
to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the
Yeah,
table.
definitely.
And I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Third point's nice. Let's go. Got 30 in per points. Wow. What can I spend them on? Different thing? No way. Maybe not. Alright. Head protection. Heroes wear helmets, but even the humblest subject has a sense to get something for his head when his master calls him to arms. It's simple, a good helmet, properly fitted and tied, will save more lives than the most knowledgeable healer. If you are wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will... Ooh. That's a good one. Yeah, so it uses per points, okay. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, i.e. a zone your opponent isn't blocking from, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but it will also be harder to parry. That's nice. What's opening strike 2 then? The effects of a successful opening strike move. Okay. If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, their stamina will recover more slowly and their combat ability will be reduced. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain 20% slower and your shot will be 15% stronger. That's nice. But I'm going to be moving whilst aiming a lot. Let's see what the skills are saying. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon's condition stays above 75%. Ooh! 7 boots. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. That's nice. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself. Yeah. Okay. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them. Oh nice. So I can stealth kill straight away. Didn't know that. They will suffer penalties to their stats. This will make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. Double the price, nice. There is flower power. If you have more than 30 fresh or dried herbs not spoiled in your inventory, your charisma will count as 2 more. Nice. If you cook, dry or smoke an unspoiled ingredient or food, after processing it will have a 100% condition. It does not apply to herbs, as they always have a 100% condition after drying, regardless of that part. Definitely gonna get that. That'll be good. Oh no way. I couldn't pick any more. Oh, is that what it's telling me there? That's what the column is. Shit. When in the time collecting phase of the pickpocketing minigame, you'll gain time 10% faster. You're almost silent when using a lockpick, and if it happens to break, the sound will be. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Repairs for the cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a 1+1 bonus on the thievery skill if you pickpockets. Okay. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina, and it will be harder for enemies to unseat you. No, I'm not doing that. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 20. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one, to be honest. If you gain reputation, the increase will protect one less. Always about those gains, boy. The required agility for all weapons will be too lower for you. In general, if you have a lower agility than the weapon requires, you will find it more difficult to fight with. But if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. With this perk, you will reach that state sooner. Excuse me. Fall damage is reduced by 30%. Yeah, definitely going for that one. Fuck the fall damage. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food before hunger starts to bother you. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't ban a drop, you will die eventually. You just have more time. Both of them are good. But just in case I don't have bandages, because I'll always have food. Yeah, man. Let me get this cough out. Sweets. Right then. What's my Henry saying? 61%. Yeah, man.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
One sec, my people. Give myself a quick wash. How's it going?
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
He's happy.
Glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
third time. What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Calm down, bigging me up.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
Go on,
but
love.
the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well,
He
as
died?
I said, they took him captive.
There must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
There were a couple actually.
Whatever.
There were like
Anyway,
3 of them,
with a bit of luck,
maybe
I
4.
managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me.
Yeah.
Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Oh, I don't remember that
The
one.
foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we
Oh, yeah,
scaled the
dear.
mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell,
Yeah,
it really
besties,
was
mate.
his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But
Yeah,
I reckon
but-
you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we
He's the one
cannot
that
afford to
started
dally
it.
any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Oh,
Yes,
no
of
way.
course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn.
Gives a kiss.
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Yeah, man.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks. Pavlena.
Oh no.
This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Let me
As
see
Henry
if I can,
says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. The gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
let's see if I can, oh, I need to read the thing, don't I? Okay. Gotta exit the table to do it all over again. If anyone comes here threatening you, shush. Nettles and belladonna. Okay. Right, not got belladonna.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't. Dread to think what they do.
Never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You know how it is. The less, the better for us. And
Yeah, you got that right.
We've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
Yeah.
True. That
Good
animal
boy.
is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long.
Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Sheleov is nearby, and close to it there's a big traveller's inn. And to the north of Sheleov is Tachov. They've got a blacksmith's there, and a small tavern. There's no love lost between the folks from Sheleov and
I'll definitely be
Tachov.
forging my
They're
own
always out
weapon.
to spite each other. Some dispute about some meadow.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses. And down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nabakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. There's a mill at the foot of it. But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about.
Sounds like you know quite a
I
bit,
stay
love.
home these days and hardly meet a soul.
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know,
Is that a little
and
man?
you to find out.
She's got a waist.
All right. I won't pry. What about those armed men who came here?
Damned if I know. I just hope they don't show up here again. Take care.
Yeah? Is that right, yeah?
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods. And when we need some, mostly
I'm
I
gonna
weave
skip
baskets.
quite a bit of
Sometimes
this.
folk come here to us when it's something.
How come you live here?
Oh, that's hard to explain. And Ma and look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place, but I reckon.
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening.
So Thrush is
Apart from that,
a
a
deed.
band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
Diseases. You
You
can
said you shoot
shoot.
arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there on the cliff whenever I have a free
Teach
moment.
me.
And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down. But that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw
Pretend to be a
mannequin.
guy.
Farewell, my friend.
Finally! Where do you keep
Shut
dallying?
it.
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news, and to do it quickly. Let's go!
Calm down. Yeah, we have to go back for more. I saw it off at the pond. I won't lie, I don't know who
What
that
about
is,
Mutt?
so...
He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
Do you want to
He
slap?
saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit.
Damn.
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes.
Bloody
we'll
hell.
surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Got reputation gained from looting a dead man. Oh, no way. She's proper nice, man. Not a lovely old woman. Bless you. Bless your heart, child. I don't know why I'm speaking with an American accent. Poor Sans is gonna be Gordon in the back. This is sick, I'm gonna have to mute myself. Music went a bit fucked at the end then. Uh-oh. Come on. There you go. Oh, I forgot it's Sunday. It's a Tesco joke. Yeah, sure you are, mate. Up at your clouds. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'll fucking kill you, you can't. Mm-mm. Yeah, he's dead too. Kill him. Yeah, I bet that whole cutscene was just distorted. It wasn't for me though. So alright, I'll go rob us some clothes. It was funny in the first Deliverance, because sometimes you can take shit off people without them knowing, but you'd have to have shit like absolutely maxed out. Like stealth absolutely maxed.
There's all that at the gate. You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Well, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Stop being a prick. Yeah.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas.
Fuck them.
Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. Promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food.
Fortune
About
favours
time.
the bold. Gotta raise your fist to the sky when you say that.
What is this?
What do you mean?
Cheers.
Calm down, Henry. Right. Time to get my
be with
my
you.
charm on.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
She said that
Tired.
fully, man. I think I'm near the end. Oh yeah, I am. Point of interest. Okay.
Wounded.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
They sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
What are you?
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Woman.
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by bandits. They killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey, I've had lots of men try to woo me with tall stories, but this is the most pathetic attempt
Yeah.
yet.
Henry fucking chinner, lad.
I can handle the likes of him myself.
Yeah, you get off as well, you old crone.
I don't know what's up with you. I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. We need to get to Von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
That was the king's messenger.
Oh, am I gonna go crash your wedding? Yo. Yo, people in this game, NPCs in this game. I feel,
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for. So you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Sweet then.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Shut up, man.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I'll give it a try. But not right now. My belly would get in the way. Better to have a drink instead. Eh? Good health then.
I don't know whether to pick that first and then these. Because will they go if I pick that first, or will that go if I pick these first?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Clout, you know.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Sweet.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to...
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Is von Berghoff recruiting men-at-arms?
No, von Berghoff ain't got nothing to do with that. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary work, so they try their luck elsewhere. It don't occur to them they might not come back. They just see easy earnings. Then the old folks have to do their work in the fields.
It's mad.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit, come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there, and that fella next to him is Miller Grazel. You know what they say about... Well then...
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz.
You must be doing pretty...
I'd be doing a lot better.
Where do you want the sacks moved?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend
Sweet
then.
then. Let's go.
Be careful with them sacks.
Enough chatting shit.
I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Musician, no way.
Good day.
Good day.
Going down nicely, is it?
Going down a treat.
God be with you.
And with you.
Cheers.
You know, so she's safe.
You rake! You ought to be ashamed walking around smelling like that.
There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yes.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Excuse me. Yeah.
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I?
None.
So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll
Yeah,
pay you
you
back for your
better
hard work.
fucking add you
I'm on
for
it.
it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
Don't call me your friend.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're
I
out
was
of
gonna
the
keep
worst,
saying that until I've got the
I'll
whole
help you
country in my
find your
hands.
dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work.
But let's pay no mind
This
to that.
guy,
That'll
man.
be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Right, you can wait for me to talk to more people then.
Going down nicely, is it? Cheers.
Cheers.
Taking them.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgov, in the name of Sir Radzig, Cobbler of Dworitz, and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Sameen.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Sameen and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
So that it's going to be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods. A play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another
No,
word.
keep
Semi's
saying
bound
more
to keep
words.
a damn close eye on his big day. So he won't get in without an invitation.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Yeah, I bet he
Would
is
it be
planning
possible to
something
get
as
to
well.
von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
You've heard all you need to know, haven't you?
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you to that wedding.
Yeah.
Why would you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill. It's a cleaner job, and easier. And I can get you to that wedding, too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him first.
Nah. Don't make me choose. I prefer the
My own
smithy
pa was a
fit, to be
blacksmith,
honest.
So I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov. and ask for Radovan. That's me.
About that job.
I look forward to seeing you at the Takhov smithy.
Oh, right.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schaumburg's his name.
I saw him on the gate tower, when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
Haughty.
If you can get to him.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything. Even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing never happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Safe? What?
There'd have to be two of...
Greetings.
To you too.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff's son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
Christ, what's the hold up?
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
Wangle. Why does everyone keep saying
a couple
that?
of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I'll get to the wedding, what?
I already know how to get to the wedding. I spoke to the miller and the smith, and they both promised to get me in.
Oh, aye. The smith does business with old Samin, and nothing happens around these parts without Miller Krazel being involved. But watch out. If I see you're up to no good there, you'll get more than a slapped wrist. Got that?
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Burgov is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Burgov.
And then if he says
But I
no,
can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Burgov that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Seming, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
What's going on here in the region
maybe that's
apart from...
something I can use.
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Burgov is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't want to play
I've got
yet.
neither the time nor the inclination for dice.
Shame. If you should change your mind, stop by.
Hey! Where's that safe?
Reputation lost,
How's
why?
it going?
There'd have to be two of us.
God be with you.
And with you.
God, I'm bored shitless. The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks. So what are you waiting for? I'm bored.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Bad a grip on it.
There you go.
A tankard of ale.
Nice. It's not advisable to carry raw eggs into battle with you. Things will get messy. Yeah, man. Let's take them.
Is over and done with.
Exactly.
But it ain't like this all the time.
Sure ain't easy to please.
Aye. I get a bad something like that every day. Don't our learned physicians...
Sorry, I'm looking at us in the cutscene then.
Boredom.
See if we can see him again.
Everything that can go wrong. You're bored.
How's life treating you? Sure, but where could I find it?
Yeah, man.
I need someone who's...
I should definitely have more than 30 flowers. Yeah, man. Sweet. I think the best thing to do would be check my guy for the buffs. There we go. Nice. Oh, sorry, people. 1 sec. There we go. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are in near perfect or perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money for them. You get a +4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to. Oh, yes. Yes, please.
You're no saint yourself. But the answer's obvious. Drink together. That way you'll keep an eye on the lad.
I really want to jump right now, but I don't want to risk breaking the sacks. Got no lockpicks, I don't think. That was close.
Pick us some cabbage, friend. Christ, what a day.
Yes, you did. All my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
Ugh. You're just an...
Hans, calm down, mate. You're starting shit, innit?
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Too right.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Hans, man.
I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
I'm gonna help you out
Come
as
on,
well,
man.
mate.
You scum!
Guy wants to call me shit as well, and I'm trying to break it up. Yeah, go on, Hans. Oh, okay.
Hey, now you fucked up.
Piece of shit!
No chance.
Yeah. Shit.
Zeig, was du da hast. Gut!
Let him on you.
Na los! Damn it! Christ!
Show your stuff.
Yo, let him have it.
I'll rip your ass open!
I'll kill you! You leave me no other choice.
Nice strike!
Oh, there's too many of them.
Shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard!
Oh, Christ! Shit on you. You know, you're...
Come on, then!
Yo!
You wanna try me? Fucking hell!
Come on.
Hey! Get him! I'm all yours!
What? No. Oh, I should have eaten or something in the middle of it. Don't tell me I'm with him.
Keep your mouth shut.
Oh no. Oof.
Not his lordship.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
You dick.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
He's actually got me there. I don't... No, we need to make
enough.
peace, man.
This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Yo, fuck you, man. You're meant to be my #1 boy. My right-hand man. Come on, Henry, fuck this guy. Yeah, I'll kill you first. Fuck you, man. Oh, my back's killing me. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. Yeah, I'm not going to read all the way through this. You can find your information about your reputation in the player guide under the Reputation tab.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here. You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yeah, I suppose
Yes,
you're right.
Probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me.
Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Who's Tomcat?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Okay, now check him out.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Reputation? What? Why is reputation lost?
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague?
Right, this is
I'd
taken
like to
away
go to
on there.
Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling her long.
I don't want to stand here
exactly are
too
you
long and
helping
get loads of reputation lost in
Why?
case I do get
Because
reputation
you
lost
look
for that
like you
anyway.
need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times.
What do you want to do?
I'll find something.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? I appreciate.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around.
Ah, very funny.
And what do you have in mind?
What armor are you talking about?
Go for the DLC.
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armor real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot.
I'd like to look distinguished. Like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here, I'd say your days as a right-hander are over.
Still, I don't want to look like some yokel.
Without money, you can't deck. You'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek's workshop. And if anybody asks, you didn't hear it from me.
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself...
I really need something.
I
I have no money.
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's...
Wow.
Oh, bless you.
I mean-
Thanks.
Yeah, don't start crying.
5 groschen.
Damn.
Don't exaggerate. This province...
Still, it'll be fun.
There's a stud farm in Semin.
And which way is Semi?
Southwest from here. Not too far. There's a...
Southwest,
Once you see the
downhill.
walled farmhouse... Though, I'll be a queen before you can have...
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people...
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
If you find some work...
My main concern is...
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else.
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the
Sweet.
groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Maybe I'll be smithing that gift.
Oh well. It was nice to meet.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Till we meet again. Thank you. Right. I wouldn't mind trying to find more. But that's gonna take a while to get over to where what might be. Okay. Does that seem like it's dirty or something? What's going on? That little badge. Where's my thing? Keep moving. What's going on? There we go. It's not telling me what it means. What? Yeah, man. Unless it's saying that it's the it's blood stains. Cough coming up. Right then. Let's I've been to the nest.
God bless.
What time is it? Okay.
Junk, what are you doing, you whistler?
Has he got a bruise on his face? Yeah, he has as well. Oh, see you there.
What can I do for you?
Let's trade.
Show me your wares.
Not gonna find anything here, am I? Not that I really need anyway. Let's see what I can do with the selling.
Why are you wasting my time?
Shut it. I wanted a look. Just a quick look. Oh, there's horses down there. That's where the stables are, yeah?
Greetings.
What would you like?
Show me your wares.
Sharpening wheel. Gonna need that. I swear he's a carpenter. Yeah, bow. Wouldn't mind a bow. Staff? No way. Pitchfork. Wouldn't mind a shield though. No way. No way. I'd love to get them right now, but I've not got enough.
Take care then.
Oh, that's a shame. What's in? Here we go. Oh, higher fun. Leave the weapon on the ground so change its tilt. Okay. If sparks are flying off a blade, it's a sign that you're sharpening correctly. If there's smoke coming off the blade, you're destroying the weapon. When the weapon is bit, and we will tell you sweet. Oh shit. That shit me up, Pat. Thought someone was right next to me in real life.
That's one sharp blade.
Yeah. Is it done? Nice.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Agnes. In the bloody hell is Agnes? Indulgence chest.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
He seems like a nice guy.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was
compared
in
to
the
other
pillory
bailiffs in the first
Have you seen him?
case he
I
did.
can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's still in
You
Prague.
can suck
He's
my
hardly
pizzle.
ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your
Excuse me.
problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Fair enough.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies
Buried?
ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
We found someone buried here. I've been digging up.
Doing that. Right. Yeah, scribe. Do I need to eat? No, I'm good for now, actually. I could do. Oh, no! That was close. Oh, wow. I just read steal food at the last minute.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. Shit! I wonder if anything's missing. I'd better look at my chests.
That's cool. Nice. Oh, what did I just pick up? Silver Warlord's badge. Using this badge will grant you 50% more points this round. Can be used once per game. What? What are badges? It's not telling me about badges. What's handgun? Oh, the handgun. Dropping stones. Oh no way, that's sick. Yeah, that's sick, that. I can wait on people. No way.
What'll it be this fine morning?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Wow. Nothing else.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Right, people. I think it's time for a little break. So, for now, we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna go have a smoke, come back, and then afterwards, we'll jump in a mission. Or quest, I should say. Huzzah! Alright, people. Until then, stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.